Hello everyone, and welcome to my Update US Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Robyn Brown of Sister Wives is accused of shaming fans. Robyn Brown, star of Sister Wives, has been accused of defrauding fans. It has happened before, and it most certainly won't be the last time. So, exactly what did Kody Brown's last wife do? Read on for more information. Fans accused of being scammed by Robyn Brown's Sister Wives had returned for season 19's back half. Kody and Robyn Brown continued to show how much they love each other, and not everyone was thrilled to see them back on television. Robyn, as usual, expressed her disappointment at the disintegration of the plural family. She went on to say that the other wives have a lot of misconceptions about her. She maintained, however, that she was always supportive and only desired their best. She did the opposite of what she said, so no one really believed what she said. Robyn has not only harmed the family but also fans and conned them. Toward the beginning of the show's run, Robyn launched My Sister Wife's Closet, a jewelry line that reflected the family's values. Meri Brown was by her side, but she left because she wanted to go back to school. It lasted for a few more years before going radio silent. The business appears to be gaining momentum once more over the past year or so. However, Robyn isn't following through with her orders, as shown in the episode that aired on April 20th. Meri received emails about unfulfilled orders and acted as a mediator to handle the crisis. Robyn Brown appeared to have no interest in what was going on and blatantly stated that the website was down. However, she claimed she did not see every time a sale came through. The Sister Wives actress also said that people will pay, so she lets them through rather than disabling their carts. Then, irritated clients want to know where their order is. This was talked about before Meri brought it up on the show because one fan had been waiting 6 months for nothing. They simply desired their cash back. Planning for Robyn. The idea for My Sister Wife's Closet came from Robyn Brown. Since she would most likely discover more inventory, it was noted that additional pieces had been added during moves. Nonetheless, Robyn did not appear to believe that she was actually required to fulfill any orders that had been placed or to pay attention to them. Fans of Sister Wives were outraged right away when they saw this. Some believed that Jen Sullivan and Meri Brown brought up the email from the irate customer on camera to expose Robyn. Others simply referred to her as a grifter and believed she was attempting to defraud fans. One pointed out that what she is committing is theft and illegal. If Robyn Brown had no intention of working on the project, why was she still paying for site hosting, asked another. Lastly, a few people simply believe that she is not very smart. Sister Wives, Robyn Brown's ultimate betrayal, a systemic attack on family unity in Sister Wives. The breakdown of the polygamous marriage between the Brown family has occurred slowly, with Robyn Brown frequently playing a central role in the devastation. Fans have referred to Robyn's actions, ranging from emotional manipulation to strategic power plays, as the ultimate betrayal, despite the fact that Kody Brown's favoritism and narcissism are well documented. Using revelations from previous seasons and recent interviews, this analysis delves into the key moments and dynamics that established Robyn's role in destabilizing the family. 1. The plan for legal marriage, a strategic machination. In 2010, Robyn joined the Brown family, which marked a turning point. Kody's influence grew when he divorced his first wife, Meri, in 2014 to legally marry Robyn. At first, she was presented as a kind fourth wife. Christine and Janelle later accused Robyn of subtly planting the idea of this arrangement years earlier, despite the fact that the stated reason was to adopt Robyn's 3 children from her previous marriage. 14. Christine asserted that Robyn made numerous references to other polygamist families in which legal divorces allowed for adoptions, framing it as a selfless act while claiming that she was the one who would benefit. 14. Robyn insists that she never wanted a legal marriage. She cites the trauma she experienced during her first divorce, but the outcome gave her unprecedented legitimacy. Meri admitted later that she felt emotionally abandoned despite volunteering for the divorce, which led to her infamous catfishing scandal. 14. A betrayal of the egalitarian ideals of the plural marriage, this legal shift destabilized the family hierarchy, elevating Robyn's status while diminishing Meri's position as the first wife. 2. The loss of trust and favoritism. The marriage of Robyn and Kody coincided with Kody's outright favoritism, which tore apart the family's unity. Some examples are disparities in the financial picture. Robyn's home was given top priority during the moves to Flagstaff and Las Vegas, while other wives struggled with housing instability. Janelle, who made a big contribution to the family's finances, later said that Kody and Robyn overspent on their lifestyle and didn't give her resources. 78. Neglect of parents. Kody's relationships with his other 13 children were overshadowed by his bond with Robyn's biological and adopted children. Truly, Christine's daughter, was one of many who reported feeling abandoned. 10. Emotional prioritization. Robyn's requirements always influenced family decisions, like COVID-19 protocols that kept Kody away from other wives. 8. Resentment grew as a result of Robyn's perceived pedestal status. Christine acknowledged that she was jealous of Kody's love for Robyn and stated, "Everything Robyn had was better, while I got scraps, too." Robyn's reluctance to address this inequality alienated the sister wives and normalized a monogamous relationship within the plural union. 28. 3. The accident at work. A symbolic betrayal during Christine's pregnancy with Truly in 2010, one of the most frequently cited instances of Robyn's lack of sensitivity occurred. Robyn and Kody shared a passionate kiss while Christine was actively giving birth, which viewers interpreted as illustrative of Robyn's disregard for sister-wife solidarity. 3. Even though the Browns played it down, Robyn's actions showed that she valued her relationship with Kody more than family harmony. It also hinted at conflicts to come, in which Robyn's needs would always take precedence over the group's well-being. 38. 4. Coyote Pass and exploitation of finances. Coyote Pass, the family's Arizona property, became a scene of financial betrayal. Janelle put a lot of money into the land with the intention of building a house, but Kody and Robyn put off building because they wanted to pay for their own extravagant house. 8. Property records showed that Kody and Robyn owned 50% of the property by 2025, while Meri and Janelle only owned 25%, a significant disparity that reflected their declining status. 8. Janelle later hired a lawyer to get her money back, claiming that Kody had manipulated her finances. They lived well while I struggled. 78. Robyn was depicted as complicit in the exploitation of the resources of the other wives. 8. By her passive compliance with these decisions. 5. Control of the narrative and gaslighting. Despite her privileged position, Robyn's portrayal of herself as a victim alienated her family and viewers. Examples of this include rejecting concerns. Robyn refused to acknowledge her role in igniting conflict, blaming the other wives' jealousy and unfair fighting for the family's collapse. 2. Rewriting history. Despite Christine and Janelle's accounts. 14. Robyn denied planting the idea of Kody's legal marriage during tell-all episodes. Kody is said to have fired journalist Tamron Hall from hosting reunions after she questioned Robyn's preferential treatment. 11. Putting critics to sleep. These actions bolstered a narrative in which Robyn and Kody portrayed themselves as martyrs, shifting blame for the family's collapse to others. 1. Criticism and outrage among fans. Robyn is viewed by many viewers as Kody's favorite wife, which they believe she uses to her advantage. She has remained the most hated star on the series, according to Yahoo Entertainment, and came into the family as Kody Brown's fourth and favorite wife. Users on Reddit argue that she cries through every episode but thrives on and creates misery, portraying her as unreliable and interested in getting attention. Another Redditor made the observation that Robyn's pouting demeanor in the reunion videos suggests that she is fully aware of the hostility she causes. According to a recent Yahoo opinion piece, her jealousy, first toward Christine and then toward the other original wives, is also to blame for the breakup of the family. 2. Hypocrisy and favoritism. As perceived, critics say that Robyn gets legal and financial benefits that Meri, Janelle, and Christine don't get, which makes people think Robyn is being hypocritical. Robyn, according to a well-known Reddit thread, destroyed the entire polygamous family by accepting Kody's preference for her children over his first brood. Screen Rant argues that her carefully planned victim act is hollow in light of reports of her lavish lifestyle and high-priced purchases, suggesting that she uses sympathy to show off her wealth. Even Meri Brown, who herself is frequently the target of fan ire, has publicly called Robyn a fraud, liar, and manipulator, indicating that Robyn's duplicity is seen by her former sister wife as well as the public. 3. Beautiful way of life and living. Robyn's extravagant spending and housing arrangements have been specifically criticized by fans. Screen Rant compares her high-priced purchases to the sacrifices of the first wives. A news article on IMDb describes how viewers are grossed out by Robyn Brown's lifestyle, citing their discovery of terrible living conditions in her large Flagstaff home, which appears to contradict her modesty claims. Fan resentment grows as a result of this contrast between her private reality of luxury and her public persona of humility. 4. Backlash on social media and newspapers. The criticism is accentuated by fan blogs and tabloids. TV shows Ace discusses the online outrage over Robyn's disrespectful front row seats at Garrison's funeral. Although the rumor is unsubstantiated, it demonstrates how quickly fans vilify her actions. Yahoo published a lengthy article titled "Why is Robyn Brown Receiving So Much Hate?", which compiles criticism from users of social media who claim she uses her husband's status for personal gain. Posts on Facebook fan groups complain about her tendency to make everything about her, even when she goes to church, which many people find tone-deaf. And 5. Perspectives from experts and ethicists. In addition to fan commentary, critics question the morality of displaying such wealth and privilege on a show that is based on shared hardship and support from the community. The Guardian suggests that Robyn's on-screen lifestyle feeds unhealthy comparisons and exploitation, and that reality TV participants, particularly minors, may suffer when producers highlight family dysfunction and material excess. Screen Rant's media analysts contend that Robyn's triggering persona is a constructed trope that takes advantage of the schadenfreude of the audience while also running the risk of reinforcing negative stereotypes about polygamy and wealth. Kody and Robyn Brown from Sister Wives, warning signs that their relationship is over. In TLC's Sister Wives, Kody and Robyn Brown's once unbreakable bond is breaking down as a result of betrayal, resentment, and the breakup of their polygamous ideals. Initially depicted as a fairy tale romance, their partnership has been revealed to be strained by financial disputes, emotional fractures, and the constraints of monogamy in recent seasons. The crucial clues that point to their impending breakup are as follows. 1. Struggles in the public marriage and emotional withdrawal. Kody and Robyn made it clear in season 19 of Sister Wives that their marriage is in trouble. Kody lamented the impact of his 3 divorces on their lively 16-year-old relationship, and Robyn admitted, "We're probably doing the worst we've ever done." Kody accuses his ex-wives and children of betrayal, and Robyn struggles to reconcile her position as the last wife standing. Their once united front has collapsed into blame-shifting. Especially noteworthy was Robyn's admission that she is on her toes and constantly reassures Kody to avoid self-sabotage, which is a sign of emotional exhaustion. 16. Fans have long criticized Kody's narcissistic tendencies, which have exacerbated tensions. He presents himself as the victim, claiming that his children purposefully left him out of their lives and refusing to accept responsibility for his estrangement. 17. Kody dismisses Robyn's request to repair relationships with his older children as rejection. 17, but Robyn has started pushing back. Robyn's growing disillusionment with Kody's inability to evolve and their divergent priorities are brought to light in this conflict. 2. Coyote Pass's aftermath and financial exploitation. Coyote Pass, the Browns' Arizona property, is now a battleground for financial betrayal. Janelle Brown put a lot of money into the land with the intention of building a house. However, Kody and Robyn put their own extravagant house ahead of the communal plans, which put off building. 15. Property records showed that Kody and Robyn had 50% ownership by 2025, while Meri and Janelle had 25% each. This stark inequality was a sign of how much trust Meri and Janelle had lost. 11-15. The gap got wider as a result of Kody's poor financial management. He admitted that he was close to using legal loopholes to strip Janelle of her share, but Robyn intervened to stop him. However, Robyn's complicity in excluding the other wives. 14 is demonstrated by her compliance with earlier decisions, such as purchasing Christine's portion of Coyote Pass for $10. Robyn has been isolated as a result of these actions, and Janelle and Christine have accused the couple of functioning as a monogamous unit while draining family resources. 15. 3. The broken promise of polygamy. Robyn joined the family in search of safety and sisterhood, but Kody's previous marriages ended, forcing her into an unintended monogamy. She admitted, "I didn't sign up for this," and she was deeply saddened by the loss of the plural family dynamic. Kody, on the other hand, has abandoned his polygamous ideals and is now solely focused on Robyn, gaslighting former wives like Christine for betraying the family by leaving 1315. The idealized soulmate connection that they once shared now appears to be transactional. Experts contend that Kody's narcissistic traits equate love with ego validation, and that loyalty is the foundation of his affection. Robyn, who was initially submissive and obedient, now challenges Kody's behavior, a change that puts her in jeopardy in his eyes. 816. Their bond is put to the test as the honeymoon phase ends due to unfulfilled expectations and the absence of a plural structure to buffer conflicts. 4. Being kept apart from the Brown family. Kody and Robyn are now socially and emotionally isolated as a result of the broken relationships between the Browns. Robyn lamented missing the family experience and camaraderie of her sister wives, and Kody's separation from nearly all 18 of their children has made them even more alone. 1416. Kody's actions, such as skipping holidays with Robyn's children and prioritizing her own children, alienated the family as a whole. 1417. Their marriage has been strained by this isolation. Robyn, Kody's safe space in the past, is now bearing the brunt of his unresolved grief and rage. Her defiance at her request for him to reconnect with his children highlights their divergent perspectives on the future. 717. Their relationship lacks the resilience to withstand increasing pressures because the plural family does not have a support system. 5. From idealization to devaluation, the narcissistic cycle. Kody's treatment of Robyn, according to psychological patterns, is a reflection of his previous relationships. Robyn's pedestal status is slipping in narcissistic relationships, which frequently progress from idealization to devaluation. Kody's early love affair with Robyn, which he likened to the first love of a teenager, has turned into criticism, as evidenced by their arguments in Season 19 over parenting and accountability. 816. Kody's control is threatened by Robyn's growing assertiveness, a dynamic that ended his previous marriages. After years of emotional neglect, Christine and Janelle left, and Robyn now faces similar rejections when advocating for reconciliation with his children. 1517. Robyn could become the next villain in Kody's story if he continues in his current pattern, particularly as financial and emotional strains mount. 8.